All right, well, new text messages recovered this week by the Daily Mail could expose Hunter's dealings even further. In a December 2018 text to Hallie Biden, Hunter confided about feeling alone with the stress of his business dealings. The text says, quote, "I find myself very alone in dealing with the aftermath of the abduction and likely assassination of my business partner, the arrest and conviction of my client, the chief of intelligence of the People's Republic of China, the retaliation of the Chinese in the arrest of CIA operatives in China, my suspected involvement in brokering a deal with Putin directly for the largest sale of oil gas assets inside Russia to China, and Dad's running for president." So that seems like a lot of text about potentially illicit involvements or dealings that would make a more interesting investigation and prosecution. But I guess we're just not doing that right now.
Yeah, I mean, that almost sounds like someone hacked into his cell phone and wrote a text. Like, it's so self-incriminating.
Yeah.
It almost seems made up.
Right, because of all the references to the illicit and then references Dad's presidential ambition. Like, it gets it all in there, and it's. I mean, right. This is a very clumsy person who clearly benefited, right, from nepotism because of like the irresponsibility, the lack of competence, the drug addiction, everything. And I take your point earlier. We should be sympathetic to people who are very publicly going through addiction and bad behavior. And right, I don't want him locked up over drug abuse, just like I don't want anyone locked up over drug abuse. But if he was selling the Biden name, if he was being hired or contracted by foreign governments to sit on these boards or broker these deals specifically because they knew he had a line to his dad, that is wrong. And then we got to find out to what extent the big guy, right? The big guy is referenced in some of these messages. That's Joe Biden, knew about this, and if he went along with it. And again, maybe the answer is no. I don't think we've seen any evidence thus far that Joe Biden was anything other than just kind of being supportive of his son. But you don't know, and that does have to be investigated.
Right. Yeah, it definitely has to be looked into. I mean, I honestly, again, think that this is beneficial for the Bidens for it to be investigated, because I think the bigger scandal is the suggestion that Hunter Biden is not subjected to kind of the rule of law that other people are.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
But I do hope we can look at some more texts from Joe Biden to Hunter, because they're hilarious. They're so Biden. They have all these grammatical errors, all these all caps, all these ellipses. So
just
hopefully those will be turned into
text
evidence.
Speech. Well, hey, we're pre-boomer, right? It's the greatest generation.
Yeah.